And we're live, I think. Yes? Okay, cool. Alright, let's do some horsey. Let's see. So what did we learn from yesterday? We learned that this backside needs some white. It's precisely what we learned, is the backside needs white. Because, wow, it does not look good. What is this? Oh, I am missing something, and it is my towel. I need my towel. Because how else will I clean a brush? So I keep my cleaning towel in the freezer, which sure is convenient, I have to say. You don't have to clean your brush every time. You don't have to you don't have to get a new towel every time, and there's no chance of fire if that thing is in the freezer. So it's quite convenient. So the back side of this horse needs light, basically. So we're going to get sort of this light. Wow, that's really obnoxious. We're going to get some of this white, and we're just going to bring that in here. What I want to do is just get some variation in the horse, in this section here, because we're running into a problem where it looks all the same, and his neck looks like a tube sock. And a tube sock for a neck is not a good look for a horse. I mean, I'm just saying. A tube sock belongs on your foot, not on the actual horse's neck. I mean, just a general thing. Maybe I'm picky. Alright, then I want just sort of this little area here. It goes like that. So I'm looking at the reference, and I'm just seeing this curved area here where it's just a little lighter. It's got the white, so probably a little too much white, but whatever. It gives that nice variation I wanted right there. That looks good. That's pretty much what I wanted. I didn't want to get like too OCD with it, which I'll probably end up doing, but I mean, I'm just saying, just like a little smudge here and there, down through here, like a little smudge there. Not much, just a little smudge. There we go. A little smudge here, the white. Everything just looks so uniform. So this smudge white turned poor. There we go, that's a little better. A little better there, and right here, like you get a little highlight, get a little white, like that. That makes it look better. The neck looks much better. That's so weird. Hey Linda, that's so weird that this just completely improved the neck in like 10 seconds. I'm not sure why I didn't do that before. Like that, like a little hairs here and there. Nothing just obnoxious, but I just want something. Some sort of a texture here just to make it look like it's not fake. Like that, a little texture like right there. Don't want to ruin my shadows. There we go, that looks pretty good. Still looks like a tube sock. Not sure how to fix that, maybe right here. get this and lighten it up. This whole thing right through here. Like that. That looks better. Doesn't look great, but it looks better. That's all I wanted. Just to look a little better. Alright, so this is way, way, way too light. Let me get just this dark here. I'm gonna mix it in with this. So I liked that desaturated brown yesterday. I sure did. I want to get it back. A little blue, a little brown. And I just want something dark right there. And that is not dark enough. Get some of this and add it to it. A little more brown and a little red to make it look nice and orangey like the rest of this. Alright, so I think I have the hue that I want. I just need to darken it up a little blue. A little more blue. Alright. Yeah, I think it's going to do it. So just right through here, this is dark. Like that. Still not dark enough. I'm really going to have to drop it. Really going to have to drop the shade pretty dark. A little more red. Sort of a reddish black. And just sort of come in with that. Alright, I think that's going to do me a lot better. Having this texture here certainly helps, that's for sure. No doubts about it, this texture just makes the grade. So that is, alright, a lighter as we go here. Be careful of my white. Dancing with danger right here. Okay, we come up. That. Alright. And then here's a dark spot. See if we can sneak in. Okay, and then let's, okay, so now I need to lighten that up. Lighten it up with some yellow. So I'm going to get the same color, going to bleed it over a little bit into that section there. And then that's going to be this lighter color here. Not going to be as strong. We get that and sort of sneak it in right there. Like that. Still not light enough. I thought that yellow was really going to bring it up, but it's not. Now it will. As it comes up, it gets lighter and lighter. Sort of get into that dark spot there. I don't want to quite ruin it, but I don't want it to be just in your face. Good. And that needs a little more gold. let's get a little more red. Come in here, see if we can get some of this pure red. Sort of tone it a little bit. Like that, a little bit of red tone. Again, not on your face, but still want to preserve some of that. Keep that dark. Don't quite want to ruin that. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I have this nice pretty gold color. So I need a color between that pretty gold color and this color. So let me get this red. Let's sort of mix it with that gold and come up with an in-between color. I need to merge these two. Just merge these like this. And the hairs sort of start going down a little, like that. You get that lighter color and come up some. Like that, because we got a little dark area there, we got a light color. So let's handle our light color with, no, I ain't using a crappy brush. I hate this brush. I hate it. I do not like that brush. I'm definitely throwing that one away. Alright, so I have some dark on here. So I want to get some dark, and you have a dark area under the dark area. It comes from here. And it's still dark. Like that. Looks pretty good. And I want some sort of a texture right here. Nothing major. Substantial, I just want something there. There it is, it looks good. And we got the darks there, and now we have a dark here. So let me reestablish this dark here that I really liked yesterday. And I want to sort of come out of the nose there. Light color. That looks pretty good. And then let's get some of this, put that there. Like that. And then let's go underneath the nose here. Get some of that dark color there. It comes out and then it goes up. And then it goes here as well. And then up here, so it needs a little more red. It's just not red enough. And then from here, like that. Up here we have sort of that dark color. Like that, and then here as well, underneath here. Sort of comes out a little bit here. Like that. So I have this and I have that. So let's get some of this dark up here. That. I got that one. I got this one. I got that one. This could come down a smidge more. Like this. Like that. And then kind of like a little bit of this. Comes up. Don't have a lot of hair activity up here. Let's get that in. So this goes up. I don't want to hit my white. Really worried about that. Let's see, get more of this. Here. Like that. Looks pretty good. Hey Pat, how are you? Thank you, Pat. Alright. A little bit of that there. Okay, so that's what I wanted there. Now let's bring this sort of here. A little bit of that texture. Like that. Like that. Then as we come up, we have a little bit of this dark right here. And that comes out of this darker area here. And then we have, as we come out towards the eye, a little bit like that, and then this goes here. That. Alright, that looks good. So I think we're on target here. Now, let's get a little more brown, and I want to sort of come out of this redder brown area, make another brown red. And with that needs to be fairly dark. That's black though. I don't think that's going to do me, Pat. I think I'm going to need solid black. Lucky for me, I have a dedicated brush just for this purpose. Alright, you have to be really careful here, Pat. So this is not quite black. Let's get this black. Let's put a smidge of white in it so we get a dark gray. Alright, so this dark gray is what I have there. That's not going to be dark enough. Come back into this black and get sort of a middle black. Alright, so we have this black area coming out of the eye like this, but it's not full black, it's gray. Like this. Could be the horse's eyelashes, I don't know. Pat, what's wrong with your laptop? Did you drop it? I had somebody at work the other day dropped a laptop, and the whole place made the standard noise that you make when you hear a laptop dropped. Like, oh! It's like a universal noise. Like, you know exactly what the noise is, and you know exactly when it will occur. The minute you hear that laptop hit, that noise comes out. It's almost instinctual, I think, at this point. And then we get that. That. And then we have this. That. Alright, and then you have the brow. So right under this brow is a light gray, very whitish. So let me get this white and sneak in the gray a little bit so you get this very grayish white. That. Okay, and then so you got that grayish white. I think that looks okay. I think I'm mushing down the eye a bit too much now. Let's go back and reestablish the eye. I messed it up because that's supposed to be round. And I successfully mushed it down too much. I'm gonna have to come in and fix that. Alright, and then that comes down a little more than what I have. So that comes down. Like that. It comes up here. looks better. Alright, and then above that is where we have the gray. So now let me come in with that gray. That's going to come above the eye here, so right here. That. And then above that is where we have our thick line. So let me re-establish the dark there and that thick line. Alright, so we have a thick line here. Like that, and then it comes up, which I already had. Like that. Okay. At the bottom, we have a darker gray. So I have a darker gray already. Alright, now I need a maul stick. I guess I could use a ruler. I saw a guy the other day, he paints so small that he used a ruler for a maul stick. Oh shit, where'd I put it? Well, congratulations to me. I can't find it. What can I use? I guess we'll use this. Alright, so underneath the eye, we have a gray. Like that. It's fairly thick. Okay, I think that looks all right. So now underneath the gray, we have more gray right here. And then we have little splotches of gray underneath, beside that. Like that. All right, cool. So now, wipe off our brush. Let's go into the solid black. So we have a solid black where this converts right here. Like that. And then underneath that we have a white. So let's grab our white. And let's come in and get the little bit of light touch there. That's a bit too much. Let's go on top of this line. Like that. Get a little more white. Okay, we have white right here, but it's dotted. That. Then we have a white in the eye right here. like that. Looks pretty good. And then above that we have eyelashes. So I want to get the little dot of white here, like that. And then I want to get the brown eyelashes underneath that. So let me get another brush with brown in it. Looks good. And that needs to be light brown, not this dark brown. Let's get a light brown like this golden brown there. And the golden brown comes out like that. Like that. Okay. So now let's get this mysterious gray over here. I had a good gray on this brush. So we have a sort of a grayish brownish right here. And it comes down here. Okay. Alright, so now I need a light brown. And the light brown I already have on this brush. That's going to mix. Let's get some yellow on it. Bring it up a tone. Bring it up a tone. A little more yellow. Not that much yellow. Bring it up a tone. And let's go in between these blacks here. That, and then I want to blend that into the blacks. Like that. That works, and bring it around. Yeah, I think that black was a little harsh. Let's reduce it some with some yellow. That, and blend. Right. So that still doesn't look right. It doesn't look right because we need a black right here. That looks pretty good. Doesn't look amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but I could darken this area up here. So as it comes down, that's pretty good. Let's get black and let's tone this down a little more. Like that. Alright, that looks pretty good. Still think we need to bring down, let's reestablish a black color over here. Still think we need to bring this down. A little more. Alright, it looks pretty good. The horse looks kind of sleepy. Why does he look sleepy? I think because the eye is not coming down far enough. Alright, that's better. So let's reestablish the whites and let's take a break from this eyeball. Because Jesus. Alright, that looks better. Looks kind of weird over there, but okay, whatever. Alright, enough with the eye. I'm not going to get it right. I think that's pretty obvious. So we're going to give it up. We're going to give it up and move on with our lives. It's not going to be perfect today, I can tell you that for sure. Alright, what do I have on my brush? I got like a light, sort of a lightish red. I think that's going to go good here. Alright, so I'm going to get the lightish red and put it up here. And then we have a super light color here. And I'm ruining my darks. I'm ruining it. I'm ruining the beautiful dark colors that are right here. Alright, that looks better. Okay, so now I have another ear to deal with. Come on, Mr. Ear, do me right. Do me right, please. Do me right, please, Mr. Ear. Alright, then that gets really light really quick. I got a light brush. Let's get some more of this light here. And I think that's going to be just about where I want it. Yeah. Right about there we have an intermediary color between this light and the dark. So let's get our dark, mix it with the light, and let's get this middle color here. Sort of blend that in, and then hit our darks a little bit. One thing I learned for sure from this experience is you need to bring your darks way, way, way farther than you probably thought you should. I think that looks okay though. It looks all right. All right, and then we still have our darks here. Let's get this reddish. I don't want to get this black and use that. What I'm gonna do is blend the black a little bit with this reddish brown. Like that. Looks pretty good. Wow, the horse is coming to life. Oh my God. I'm excited now. Alright, so let's get a light brown. I literally have 8 brushes going. And the sad part is I don't have enough. That's really sick. I'm a sick individual. I have 8 brushes, and my first thought is I need a few more. But I really do. I'm not kidding. I have an addiction problem, like, apparently. But no, I really do need more brushes, because the problem I'm having is I'm trying to get like a light brown, a middle brown, a dark brown. That's 3 brushes. And then I need the little small little liners, and the little liners, I need at least 4. And then I need a dedicated black and a dedicated dark brown. So that's 7, 8, that's 9. And I don't have enough, so that's a problem. And this bright yellow that I put on here yesterday, what was I thinking? Wow, that doesn't match anything on this painting at all. But no, I seriously, I think I need 4 or 5 more brushes to get a good separation of these colors and to maintain the integrity of the colors. Because that's one of the problems I'm running into is I'm getting these dark brushes and putting lights on them. I'm losing the light color that I had. And that's a problem because now I'm having to get this intermediary color when I wanted a pure color. Anyway, I like talking to myself apparently. I like listening to myself talk, I guess. But no, what do you think? What are your opinions about me getting 4 more brushes because I need them? Is that an addiction, or is that like legitimate that I need to keep these colors separated and save me some time? What do you think, chat? What is your opinion on my brush drama? Okay, come up. This yellow color doesn't match anything at all. This was my worst mistake. If I had to do this over again, I would not mix this puke red color that I mixed because it looks vile. It looks vile. I do not like it at all. Alright, so see, here's my dark color. And I need the dark color here because I just lost the integrity of this little line here. that looks good. And then I sort of lost the integrity of these darks right here. We'll try to put them back in. Try to put them back in. Once you get the dark and you ruin it, it's really hard to get it back. There we go. All right. And then I have this here. So I'm going to sort of tone this down a little bit. And right there, I need a light brush. Let me get my light brush. Be careful with that dark. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. I'm about to ruin it. All right, now nice and light here. Let's get some of this light color in here. And then we come down to the darks. So let's get darks here. There. All right, go back to the lights. Get a light here. That looks all right. All right, now let's maintain our lights here. A little bit of a blend here. Okay. That. All right, so let's get the mouth. So we have a sort of a light color here. And then as well we have it here. And as well we have it here. And that's dark, it comes into light. Let's get it dark. And blend that out. Into the light. So we have this here. It comes into the light, and then I want to blend that up while maintaining my lights. Okay, looks good. And all right, so now we coming through here. I need to blend this. That looks terrible. Like that. And then we have the dark, and that's okay. Like that. Okay, now I want my light is coming up into here. It needs to be more light. Let's get here. Let's reestablish a fairly light color right down through here. And then that bleeds off into a really weird color. So I can't reuse that color, and that weird color is there as well. So that is a purpley brown, is I guess best I could put it. So let's get some purple. It's a light purpley brown. Let's get our light brown. Let's add some red, add a little yellow to keep it light, and add a little blue. Alright, so now I have a purpley brown. It's more of a purpley red. Add a little more blue. Alright, so let's see how that looks. Obviously it's too dark. Let's bring that up a shade. And try it. I think that's good. It's good enough. Alright, so that comes in through here. And we have a lot of lines. We're going to have to draw these lines. That needs to be more not purple. Alright, so bringing that a little more towards the gray. A little more blue. That's a little too purpley. Alright. Get it into the gray. There we go, that's better. Alright, then when it comes here, it's pure gray. But I do want to get this purpley grayish tone as it sort of bleeds into here. And that tone as well is around here, around the nose. Hey Lynn, how are you? I'm gonna finish your cat tomorrow, Lynn. After we do purpley today. So it looks pretty good. Got a little bit of purple on the end of the nose there. Alright. So let's deal with this. Other stuff. Could get sort of a light purple tone and do the other side of this. Then we got a light tone here. That. My tone there. Okay. That looks all right. So let's go back and establish some lighter stuff here. Whoa, what is that? Wow. That looks good. All right. Okay. This is going to be terrible. Come in here with my discount mall stick, and I want to get sort of a fluff to this. That. Alright, and I want some fluff on the bottom. Let's get some fluffles stuff. Okay, that looks fluffily. Alright. So what am I missing at this point? I think I need to do the belt buckle. So I got my white. Let's make a gray out of it by getting some of this black, mixing it together. Wow, I ruined that. Alright, that's a pretty bright gray. Let's make a brighter gray. Alright, let's check our gray because I'm concerned about it. Needs to be a little brighter. I think that'll do me for the shadow gray. So this is more in shadow right here. It's coming down across. Like that. Alright, and then this buckle is sort of shadowed as well. Alright, and then comes here. Hey Sherry, how are you? How's the horse looking, Sherry? That needs a brighter white here. Well, thank you. Right. Alright, I like that. So now let's get pure white. Let's go over these whiter areas here. that, and then this has like that. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's get some. I'm going to have to get a microscopic brush for this thing. Where's my little brush? I had a 0. I could just use this one, I guess. Alright, we're going to get white. We're going to thin this down to a razor's edge. Wow. Get more white. Oh, thanks. All right. That looks surprisingly good. All right, Sherry, there's a little smidge of black shadow. Right underneath here. Wow, that ate all my color up instantly. That. A little bit here as well. That. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, so I have that and I have that. So let's get I need a big pile of black. I have successfully ruined my beautiful black color there. Alright, let's get a razor sharp edge and let's get some shadow in here. To indicate the buckle, and shadow here. That. All right, I think we have I think that's a good looking buckle. Okay. Now, This fine detail work, Sherry. I hate it. If I so much as sneeze, it's ruined. All right, and then add dark to this. Then I have a brown that's sort of coming around there. Let's get this white off there. Let's reestablish us a brown. Get a brown up here. That is sort of a dismal medium brown there. A little red to it to match all this other stuff. A little more brown. Alright, got a nice brown. I'm not going to match this color because quite frankly I don't care. Alright, and I want to get the same sort of brownish and just sort of highlight the top of this. Alright, now let's come in with the white and let's get our highlights. Let's make sure that's not glow in the dark white. It's not glow in the dark, that's a good thing. Highlight right there, we have a highlight right here. Like that. I'm a better man. I should hope I'm a better man than you are. You're not a man. All right. So let's get a little bit of this pattern there. All right. All right, that looks pretty good. Need like a little white highlight here. Like that, and then get a, oops, get a highlight here. Get her stitching. It's stitching time, Sherry. Okay. All right. I got my stitches. I got my stitches in there. All right. Okay, that looks all right. Now let's get some shadow on that buckle. here. Like that. All right, let's switch back to our white. Oops. I am fresh out of paint. Okay. All right, now let's get our decoration. Decoration time. Decoration time. Jeez, why isn't that coming out? All right. Looks pretty good. Now let's make some dots. So we have these little bitty dots that go along this side here. That looks pretty good. Looks like stitching to me. It looks like me some stitchings. All right, I got my stitchings. Oh my gosh, we are missing a big hunk of stuff. That's my dark brush. Sherry, I was just saying I need 5 more brushes. Do you think I should get them or not? Or do you think this is enough? The problem I'm running into, Sherry, is I have a dark brown brush, a light brown brush, a black brush, a white brush, and I don't have enough brushes to keep all of those, so I'm getting my dark brown brush and I'm putting it into my light brown, and it's ruining a perfectly good dark brown brush. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll save the suspense for the rest of that stitching for tomorrow. Alright, looks pretty good. I need to blend those. Alright, that looks pretty good. And I need a little white, Sherry. I need a little white, not much. I need just a little magical little highlight right here. Like that. It's not much. It's just like a little hint of happiness. It's like a little joy into your Friday. So it's like today, I'm on a diet. But I had a piece of cake today because I've been good on my diet. It's like that little slice of cake, and then the resulting bathroom emergency a couple hours later that brings spice to your life. Alright. So I have this, and I need some of this brown. So let's go into that. Let's go into this. It is really, really dark. Why did he have to have his mouth open chewing something? Now I gotta work harder. Horace, you need to finish chewing before you take a picture next time, man. Because you know how hard this is? I could have been done with your mouth already, but no. You had to eat that little shed of grass. Well, fine. I'll spend another hour because you were hungry. That's fine. Happens to the best of us. Happens to all of us. Okay, now on a gray. All right, now gray coming in there. Keep that gray. I like this gray. I pray I don't touch any of the stuff I already finished over here. That's going to be terrible. Right, get this gray. I like it. Mix it with this purpley color and come in here. That looks pretty good. And then I want some of that dark gray, but a little darker. A little darker. And then that's going to be right here. Wow, that's not dark enough. Let's get some of this pure black and come in here with that. And that sort of converges into a brown right here. I don't want to ruin that with that. I do want to get this and sort of bring it down. Right, and then this. Again, sort of bring it down. Alright, looks pretty good. And that's dark, and then that gets lighter. Alright, coming up on an hour and a half, so I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to get some water, get something to eat, and then I'll be back. In about 30 minutes, we'll do one more hour. What time is it? It's almost 7:30. All right, never mind. I'm just gonna quit. I think we made some good progress. I really like how this is looking, so I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll finish up the horse tomorrow. We'll finish up the cat, and then we'll start a brand new project, which I have no idea what it's going to be, but we will start one. Thanks everyone. Have a great evening. We'll see you next time.